This year we've been working a lot on investigative journalism, so we actually have a new section called In Depth, which publishes one long-form investigative story on little discussed issues or abuses of power that we see in our community. Another major thing we've been working on this year is multimedia, so you may have noticed we have a lot more video features. We have a monthly podcast, so we've been experimenting with different mediums and ways to tell stories.
Humans of Gunn is something we started this year that's inspired by Humans of New York, where we get to tell all sorts of different student stories aside from the regular stories we typically do. So we get to explore different students' passions and special talents, which has been really interesting.
Something that I've been focusing on this year is revamping our Instagram page with our social media editors. This year, along with our event coverage, we've also just been putting more of our news stories. We've started new things like perspectives posts, where we get to solicit diverse opinions from the student body, and just overall bringing more of our work to Instagram, because a lot of our audience is on there and we want to make sure that they're reaching them where they're at.
So the managing staff and I, which is Amin, the editor-in-chief, and Chris, the other managing editor, we stand at the front during each class and we present on deadlines, we lead workshops, and we also explain things that we're working on. And during production, which is the week where we gather every month or so to work on pages in the lab, Chris, Amin, and I are editing pages, we're making comments, and we're going to sections to help them make their pages look as good as they can be.
So as a section editor, I'm in charge of everything that's included in my section. I don't write all the stories, but me and my co-editors come up with all the ideas. We check in with writers about editing them. We design and create all the layouts of our pages and spreads. And we also train different members that come on each semester.
In my first semester at the Oracle, I was allowed to hop from section to section, and that really helped me expand sort of my vision of what the paper is like. I really like the idea that the stories that I write or that I help other people write will be something new, something that hasn't been explored before, or at least inform people about places where they hadn't even thought to look.
So the Oracle does have a prerequisite. The prerequisite is either taking beginning journalism, which is only offered first semester of the year. If you're an incoming freshman, you can take the media arts cohort, which is a 3-course cohort. So you're taking English with me, you're taking world history with Mr. Bisbee, and you're taking multimedia journalism with Mr. Corpus. That's 9th grade only, it's for the whole year. But most people will take beginning journalism, which is first semester only, and which also offers dual enrollment with Hill College. I would say that they're willing to be adventurous, because a lot of the times when you're writing a news story or a feature story, you're talking to people you don't know. They should be willing to go outside their comfort zone. Talking to adults on campus can be scary sometimes, but I feel like the students who develop sources and who talk to adults repeatedly have a much stronger they can go forward and do better interviewing in the future. I would say also being open-minded and reflective. Students do edit each other's work, so having a sense of, okay, this person's helping me improve my work, as opposed to feeling like they're just getting criticized, is also very helpful.